Good morning, class. Today we're going to use a new website called Google Earth. It's really fun and easy to use. All you have to do is type in the address you're searching for in the search bar. I went ahead and typed in our school, Chesapeake Elementary, and as you can see, it zoomed in for us right here. Today we're going to talk about how just because we attend school or work in Chesapeake, Ohio, how it doesn't mean that we all live in Chesapeake, Ohio. For instance, I live in Chesapeake, but I live in the country. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take you to my house so you can see my surroundings. Okay. So we're going to zoom in here. And my house is actually right here, the one with the brown roof. As you can see, I'm surrounded by trees and the woods, and even right here, if you follow along, there's a creek. It's really small, so it's hard to see on here. I also live near my family. My uncle lives here. My other uncle lives right beside me. My cousins live here. My grandmother lives here. And my great-grandmother lives here. Not everyone's fortunate enough to have their family live near them. Now, the state of Ohio is getting ready to buy my house because they're building a new road. So I'm going to go ahead and take you to that house. Where I'm now, because I'm going to be living in a subdivision, which is where a cluster of houses are all together on one road. So I'm going to zoom in here so you can see the top now. It's this one here with the gray roof. Okay, so that's different from somebody who lives in the country. So now I'm going to take you to Mrs. Jenkins' house. She is right across the hall from us here. And there's something really cool about her I think you guys will like. Mrs. house is right here. So you may have noticed before I zoomed in, what's right behind us is the Ohio River. Miss Jenkins also lived right across the street from my grandparents, which I think is pretty cool. So I'm going to show you one more person's house, and it is my cousin, Megan. She lives in Huntington. She has the time because that's where her family lives. So like we said, just because you live in Virginia doesn't mean you don't travel to Chesapeake or anywhere. So she lives in an apartment building. So this is the top of her apartment building. You won't be able to see her whole house from here, but she lives right 3rd Avenue, right near my university, which you're all very familiar with. So just because we go to school or work in Chesapeake doesn't mean that we can't live in the country or the city or in even West Virginia. That's what makes us all different.